Hey everybody, this is Rami and today I am filming with Bachata On The Edge. And today's episode we're going to talk about starting an outdoors dance event.
Hey.
Hey guys, this is Mark Bachata and this is Rami. Today I am with the crew from Bachata On The Edge. I have Leo, Yvonne, and Jesse. Big shout out to Macy and Riza who couldn't film with us today. Guys, what is Bachata On The Edge?
Bachata On The Edge is it's an event that we have outdoors. It's kind of like to get this the dance scene out to the public, to get our dancers out, get the community of Sacramento just out here and enjoy the beauty that is dance. You know, the free culture, that there's just a free community and outgoingness that comes out of it.
Basically, what we wanted is to have an event where we can bring a community together, show them that dance is love, that love is dance.
Yeah. So Jesse, how did we find this place to dance?
Well, actually, I would defer to Leo. He's actually the one that was part of the finding the location.
So when it came to finding the location, it was actually a really interesting journey and experience because a lot of it came by chance. I stumbled upon this place 6 months prior to the event, just walking around on a date with someone, and I found the spot. I thought it was beautiful, and I said it'd be a great place to dance. Fast forward 6 months later, me and Yvonne are about to hang out for Pokemon Go. I stumbled upon Riza out of nowhere, and I tell her, you know what? Let me show you a spot. I show her the spot, and I show her what it could be, and she definitely saw the potential of it. So she said, "We're making an event." I was like, "I'm not too sure about that." She's like, "We're gonna make it happen." Yvonne comes in, adds fuel to the fire, and then 3 weeks later, we have the first Bachata On The Edge.
So how was the expectation for that very first Bachata On The Edge? 3 weeks of planning.
Honestly, I believed that the expectation wasn't going to be that good at all, but I was like, you know what, let's do it anyways. So I set a standard to it, but then when the day actually came, our numbers went up from people going and interested. We're like, wow, this is really happening. What's going on? Then the event happened. I was just dumbfounded, like, wow, these people showed up for our event just to enjoy what we love doing. Well, first of all, we had the best DJ known to man. His name was Samsung Galaxy.
Samsung Galaxy?
He wasn't that reliable, but it did the job until the time being. But I posted on there that there will be parking as well. The Crocker Museum, make it easier for people to attend this event. We just gave them like a kind of map around of this event, where to go, where to park. If they had any questions, they could email us, write us through the Facebook, call me even.
So definitely my expectation was very informal and casual, just like Yvonne's, and the fact that we really just said, we're going to have some of our friends come through, maybe 20 or 30 people tops, coming through, dancing, chilling, because that's really what it was, and it came to a couple hundred people coming in. And then Jesse was actually in that very first event as an attendee, and then I remember, and then after that, he jumped in and he became part of the Bachata On The Edge crew.
Yeah. As far as as an attendee of the first event, I remember getting the invitation on Facebook and just thinking I knew the location, and then just thinking of everybody dancing. Oh, it just felt right. So I came out to the first event, and just like a lot of other people, we were just amazed at just how cool it was to be here. And so we just wanted to, and we just wanted to keep it going. And so then that's shortly after that is when I got more involved with the group. They brought me on board. It was cool to just join and be part of the team.
Once Jesse stepped in, we kind of made it more. We kind of made it a little bit better in the fact that we actually told people where to park. We actually included water. We had a DJ. We actually had DJ Jaybird, who is now our resident DJ for Bachata On The Edge.
So what actually sets Bachata On The Edge apart from the other events?
The nightlife all around us, the stars in the sky, the river on the side. Basically, it's a perfect place for a romantic date. Bring your kids of all ages. Learn how to dance on this beautiful part of Sacramento. Just hanging out with friends. A place where we can bring people together and show them that dance is there and is easily accessible.
We welcome everybody to come out. We provide just a beautiful getaway. You get away with the dancing, you get away with just the scenery, you get away, you feel like you're just in a whole different world, I would say.
And ultimately, I think that's what we're evolving to, is to become that community event. That community event where everyone can go and everyone feels welcome and everyone can just express themselves to their highest form.
So from the very first Bachata on the Edge to the most recent Bachata on the Edge, what has changed?
Jeez. Oh, go ahead.
A lot has changed. So the last official event that we had was late November. So we went from like the early summer to the late November, having quite a few events throughout that time frame. But we just saw like an evolution occur between the first event and like they said, not having a DJ, just having the Samsung, right? To getting a DJ, getting the water, and then come the last event. By that point, we had just done so many of these that it just we had such a good network. People knew about it, and we didn't just reach Sacramento. We reached people from the Bay Area, people from LA, and like the event just became what we had envisioned for it, and so it just became really good, and we still could see more potential.
Yeah, I mean, Riza and Macy added so much to the experience by the promotion. I mean, you can't honestly, if it wasn't for Riza, I don't even know we would have had the event as large as it was, just because the promotion was just on point, constantly hitting people up and sending those messages, creating even a larger hype for the event. And then after Riza stepped back, Macy took on that role and did greatly with it as well.
The team really it grew tighter, but also added a few more pieces. Myself, Macy, to the mix, and then obviously our resident DJ, he's been brought up. But this just like our team getting together, growing, seeing the things that could be better. So between like the DJs, between the dance instructor, bringing the water for people, every event seemed to just have like a little something extra that just made it grow on that regard. And as far as promotion, between Macy, Riza, they're really good at getting the word out, especially like on social media, and just getting like out on the dancing, talking to all the dancers, making sure that the dancers and the community as well here in Sacramento, that they knew about the event. So like what we saw was just the numbers constantly growing at each event. It started with a few hundred, just to and each event like more and more people knew about it. And just and like with Ivan hyping it up, he was our hype man, just making sure that people were just constantly thinking about the next one.
It's interesting because most people, when they say, "Oh, we started off with a few hundred," that's really like, "Whoa, what?" And you guys are like, "Oh yeah, just a few hundred," and then we kept growing from there. So what's next for Bachata on the Edge?
So Bachata on the Edge, we're looking at expanding this the event. We're becoming more formal, more established, I would say, and actually collaborating more with the city of Sacramento. And in our case, we're here in Old Sacramento, and we're gonna use more of the locations in Old Sac to just basically show the beauty of dance around the beauty of Sacramento, and just like the connection between the two.
Earlier we were talking about the evolution of Bachata on the Edge.
And we're going to give you a little preview.
So right now we are standing at the new location. It's located between the Railroad Museum and Luis's Junior Mexican Restaurant.
All right, so that's all we have for you folks. I'm going to leave it with you guys asking a question to our viewers. Go ahead.
When was the last time you've done something for the first time?
Is there a vision for an event that you want to make happen?
So what side of you does dancing bring out?
All right, guys, that's all, folks. See you next week.